Today I want to talk about the best mod you can do for your rear shock on your dirt bike. And it's only going to cost you 30 bucks. Welcome to Trail Tune Up. My name's Jason, and let's just address the elephant in the room. I just got off work. I'm wearing glasses. Why, you may ask? Well, it makes me seem smarter. Now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about one of the best mods that you can do to make sure that your rear shock on your dirt bike lasts as long as possible. So we all know that exhaust temps can, get anywhere from 200 to 800 degrees Fahrenheit, and that's a lot of heat. And a lot of that heat is passing right by your rear shock oil reservoir. That rear shock reservoir is comprised of oil and nitrogen. But for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna say rear shock oil reservoir. And realistically, this mod will work for any dirt bike that has a rear shock oil reservoir. I mean, yes, there are some that just have compressed air, but for the most part, you're gonna find oil and nitrogen in those rear shock oil reservoirs. Now, as you may have seen in my last video, I recently installed my ECU along with my power bundle from Best Dual Sport Bikes. I'm not really gonna take this thing apart just to show you guys this. I think we'll be able to get in close enough and really take a look, and you'll be able to see what we're looking to achieve with this mod. And I mean, you could call this a mod if you want. It's really more of a perseverance type of additive, if you will. Man, my glasses are making me feel real smart right now. Realistically speaking, for around $30, this is gonna help out your rear shock so much. I mean, when you really think about it, with how close that oil reservoir is to your exhaust, it's one of the first things that can make your rear shock go bad. If you look at any of the main players here, like Slavens Racing or Taco Moto Co., this is something that they do with their bikes. They understand that protecting that rear shock oil reservoir from the exhaust heat is essential in making sure that your rear shock does last as long as possible. All right, let's take a closer look here, and shout out to my sister who got me this cool little onboard light for Christmas. So as you can see, that reservoir we're talking about, it sits right next to the mid pipe. Like, it is practically touching there. And when that heat transfers up to this oil and nitrogen in here, I mean, you're asking for trouble. Over time, this is gonna make your rear shock need service really quickly. And yes, this is gonna be one of those mods that you can get from Amazon. Some people like to do it, some people don't. But let's take a look at what we've got here. So this is a titanium pipe shield. And essentially this thing can withstand heats up to 1,350 degrees Fahrenheit, which is plenty to essentially help shield your rear shock oil reservoir. You're definitely gonna wanna run those ring connectors through the inside so that it doesn't transfer heat to the outside and thus potentially transfer heat to your rear shock oil reservoir. If we take a look from the back here, you can really see how this heat shield is helping to block the heat from transferring to that reservoir. Now, it may look like it's touching, it's not, but this isn't the best angle. Now, this is a fairly easy install. You do need to remove the rear fender as well as your side panels to be able to access the mid pipe of the exhaust for this install. You're definitely gonna wanna wear gloves. The first time I ever did this, I didn't, and I got fiberglass all in my fingers, and it itched like hell. Wasn't the worst thing in the world, but I definitely wish I would have worn gloves. So that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Feel free to drop a like, comment, or subscribe to the channel. We'll see you out on the trail.